I'm Brian Westbrook with GeekWire Studios here at AWS reInvent 2025. Dion Harris is the Senior Director of HPC and AI Infrastructure with NVIDIA. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really excited about this conversation.
Brian, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
And let's get right to the big news. Big news, the launch of GB300 here at AWS reInvent on AWS. What does that mean for your customers?
Yeah, so what's incredible about GB300, it's our rack scale system which combines our great CPU with our Blackwell B300 GPUs. And it creates incredible performance and efficiency for AI and training workloads. So we're really excited to have that live and available on AWS.
And the 72 means something. Walk us through that.
Yes, so the 72 means that you have 72 Blackwell GPUs that are interconnected via the NVLink fabric. And the important thing about this fabric, it connects them at a 1.8 gigabytes per second line rate, allowing all of the GPUs to talk to each other. And the reason why that's important, it allows them to behave as a single GPU that tackles the most demanding AI workloads for inference and training.
All right, well, so give me some examples of those workloads. That sounds incredible. Yeah. Amazing to have all that capability right there together with short hop technology, but how does it work, and what would be some cases where this really shines?
Yeah. Well, when you look at sort of the state-of-the-art AI frontier models, the standard has become a mixture of experts, and what that means is you're able to use sparsity and activate only the experts that you need to deliver that token. However, you get some efficiencies and performance, but that does require extra communication and extra infrastructure requirements. So this NVL72, allowing you to spread those experts across that full 72 GPU domain, allows you to get the efficiency of a mixture of experts, but also the performance in delivering those solutions. And in fact, when we look at how mixture of experts perform on the NVL72 architecture, it can deliver 10x per GPU per watt. And again, that's more performance, which translates to more revenue for our customers.
But isn't more performance necessarily, how do you do that without increasing the cost or increasing the power consumption?
So again, that 10x performance per watt per GPU is not just through adding more transistors to the GPU. It requires what we call extreme co-design. So we've improved the overall math on the chip, and so that's our NVFP4, and that's essentially a 2x improvement just out the gate. However, our NVLink NVL72 adds even more performance by allowing all those GPUs to serve that model in a very efficient way. And of course, it's not just hardware. We've also improved software by leveraging Dynamo and our disaggregated serving techniques to generate more performance and efficiency. So this combination of hardware, software, networking, compute, all of that comes together to deliver that 10x, and that's really what powers the efficiency of our platform.
All right, Dion, I have to take an aside here. You say 10x, right? What exactly does that mean? Is this a marketing buzzword, or are there stats behind this? Like, walk us through where you got to that number.
Absolutely. So a lot of times when you describe performance benefits, you see it on a slide.
Yeah.
But this is actual measured data. So we recently did a semi-analysis benchmark where they looked and measured the application's DeepSeek R1, which is a leading MOE model, across a wide range of configurations. And through that benchmark, they identified the GB200 NVL72 translated into 10x more performance per watt per GPU compared to our prior gen Hopper platform. And the reason why that's important is by giving you more performance per energy, per dollar, that translates into more revenue for our end customers. And so that's really why we're excited by highlighting the performance of this architecture, not for the sake of speeds and feeds, but for the sake of real economic impact.
I love that, and I'm sure your customers love that as well. What are you hearing from customers here on the show floor as you roll this out?
Well, what I've heard from a lot of customers here at AWS is they're really excited about our joint offerings. Obviously, we talked about our GB300 offering and what that'll bring to a lot of customers. There were also lots of excitement about some of our future offerings. In fact, here at the show, they announced the Trainium 4 will be leveraging our NVLink fusion technology, and that essentially will put their new processor in that same scale-up rack architecture that we talked about for GB300. And so again, it allows them to deliver the performance and efficiency across all of their workloads that they're running here on AWS.
So lots of great new technologies to run those workloads when you are on the AWS platform. Amazing stuff. Dion Harris, the Senior Director of HPC and AI Infrastructure. I'm Brian Westbrook with GeekWire Studios. Thanks for watching.